Breaking now, we have a verdict in the Joseph McIntyre arson trial. Let's get straight out to 24-hour News 8's Joe LaFergie, who just stepped out of that courtroom minutes ago. Joe?
Yeah, Brett, a few minutes ago we were standing here talking about the task that faced jurors. Apparently they made pretty quick work of that task, just coming back in the last few minutes. Guilty pleas on all counts against Joseph McIntyre. Guilty of several counts of arson, several counts of home invasion as well. Those fires, remember, happening back in between July and October of 2010 here in Grand Rapids as well as Kentwood. Again, the jury finding Joe McIntyre guilty. Over a dozen counts. I was told by photojournalist Mike Ingram, who was actually in the courthouse when the verdict came down, that McIntyre broke down and cried as that verdict was being read, as the count of guilty continued to pile up as the jury foreman read those verdicts. Obviously a disappointment for his defense. They had tried the rare insanity plea, trying to prove to the jurors that Joe McIntyre couldn't control himself when he was setting those fires because of past mental problems, past and current mental problems. The jury had that option to go with the insanity, guilty by reason of insanity. They also had another option, and that was guilty but mentally ill. Both of those would have got Joe McIntyre some treatment in prison. Actually, guilty by reason of insanity would have put him in a mental health facility rather than prison. But apparently the jury found the prosecutor case more convincing, that Joe McIntyre knew what he was doing when he set these fires. As a matter of fact, during his confession, he told investigators that on a number of occasions he'd walk up to an open garage that he thought would be a good target for a fire and decided not to set those fires, basically walked away. And that was one of the keys to the prosecution's case, that he did have the ability to more or less turn these urges on and off. Now, we're going to go back into the courthouse. We're going to get from a reaction from all of those involved and have a full report, of course, starting at 5 and more online throughout the day. But right now, live at the Kent County Courthouse, Joe LaFergie, 24-hour News.